Okay, I have been playing Genshin Impact for a bit over a year now. Okay, actually, a bit over a year and a half already. And I skipped most of Inazuma. So I have never ever been to Enkanomiya in my whole life. So I'm planning to do that today after so much time of playing Genshin. It is time to get into that place. I have not read much about the lore there, although, yeah, I don't know any spoilers, but I think I have just randomly seen people talking how something there talks that the next Hydro Dragon will be in human form. Okay, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played Fontaine yet, but yes, the Hydro Dragon is indeed born into human form. But that's the only thing I know about Enkanomiya. I have not really read any wikis about it. I have not read any spoilers whatsoever. The only thing I know aside from what I just said is that I think this is the starting point. If this is not the starting point and I'm mistaking it for another quest here that is very big and important that I have also not touched ever, well, it would be a funny way to start the video. But I'm pretty sure it's this one. So let's begin. Several years late, but I'm here. Okay, Tsuyuko says, "Hello, guests from afar. My name is Tsuyuko, and I'm a shrine maiden at the Sangonomiya Shrine. Are you here to help?" Sure, I'm here to help. We've only just met. What does she mean, help? Paimon, we help everybody. What do you mean? What does she mean, help? Sorry for being rude. It's just that I made a wish previously, and according to the divination result, there will always be help on the way whenever I'm troubled or having a hard time. Oh, okay. So you, oh helpful guests, must be here to assist me, right? Yeah, sure. Okay. How is this any way to ask for help? Paimon, is that even the strangest way for someone to ask for help? It's acceptable. Thank you so much then. Let me give you the backstory. The deep pool directly across from the Sangonomiya shrine is the entrance to Enkanomiya. Yes, I was not wrong. Legend has it that this place was the origin of the Watatsumi people. In days of old, the beauties of Watatsumi were renowned for their soft skin, which would conceal 7 types of skin blemish. Okay, it's starting to get a bit weird. This, of course, being mostly a consequence of our ancestors' lack of sunlight in the depths of Enkanomiya. Okay. So, about the reason you needed help? Oh, sorry. In the past, I would usually give guided tours to people coming to Watatsumi Island. So I just... Well, in order to commemorate Watatsumi Omikami and our ancestors, we traditionally bring tributes that we let sing down towards Enkanomiya. Okay. It has been said, and it is recorded in our ancient writings, that our ancestors from Byakuyaku sorry, Byakuyakoku Byakuyakoku relied on the meager light of the Dainichi Mikoshi in order to survive the sharpened claws of the dragon heir of the depths. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That was up until a few thousand years ago, when the Watatsumi Omikami came and defeated the dragon heir of the depths and led us back to dry land. That was where we would build our new home on Watatsumi Island, Sangonomiya. And the underwater nation of Byakuyakoku was henceforth named Enkanomiya, in juxtaposition to our new homeland Sangonomiya, which stood high above the ocean surface. Of course, legends are just legends. For example, the shogun's army rallies itself around the god-subduing legends from Narukami. The theme of sacrifice and remembrance serves a similar purpose for us. It is a weapon we arm ourselves with as we battle to protect what is ours. Interesting. Okay, again, uh, since I'm doing this quest way past everything else, and if someone hasn't played through Natlan yet, spoilers ahead, but this theme of sacrifice and remembrance, it is very interesting that this appears so early on. I had not played when this part of the game came out because I started much later. Well, actually, I have a whole story about Genshin and me, but that's not the point here. The thing is that this sounds a lot like Natlan. They used sacrifice and remembrance to arm themselves against the abyss. So it's very interesting to see exactly the same here on the other, literally on the other end of the Genshin map. Is this is this something a shrine maiden should be saying? It's true that shrine maidens shouldn't be speaking like this, but I'm only human. I believe that we should look at history and folklore in a critical light. Okay, I apologize. I digressed again. In short, Watatsumi Island's holy soil problem is acting up again. Holy soil? What is that? Just as the human heart runs deep and water flows downhill, the spirit of Watatsumi Island constantly feels the call of Enkanomiya down in the depths. As a result, our soil is slowly bleaching, becoming holy soil. If this continues, Watatsumi Island will one day become a desert as pale as the moonlight. Oh, okay. Our soil is slowly bleaching. Okay, I don't understand why the soil becoming bleached and like a desert would make it a holy soil. But this bleaching part is actually very interesting because this is what we kind of see both in Sumeru and in other parts where the abyss corruption starts to engulf the land. It is this kind of lack of colors. Interesting. Okay, that sounds scary, so how can we solve this problem? According to tradition, every several centuries, we must take advantage of a moment when the spirit veins flow smoothly to break the barrier that blocks the connection between Enkanomiya and Sangonomiya. Okay. We will need to dive down to Enkanomiya and retrieve a jade coral branch left behind by our Omikami, which was used to suppress the dragon heir of the depths. Then, we must use the jade coral branch to perform the Watatsumi Mitama Umatsuri ritual, thus causing the sunken spirit to return, which will stop the erosion of the holy soil. Oh, okay. Wait, if we remove the thing that's suppressing the dragon heir of the depths... Yeah, you deduce correctly. We have many jade coral branches that can be used for this suppression. But if this continues, the dragonair of the depths may one day break through the barrier and invade Watatsumi on the surface. So, I want to ask you if you could. Yeah, I bet it's the second one. Eliminate the dragonair of the depths. Aaron is great at fighting all kinds of monsters. At this stage, that is not what we need. Oh, she wants just a branch then after all. Okay. You mean you're gonna ask for our help again at a later stage? Well, let's see how it goes. How what goes? Your next fortune slip? Ahem. I will need to trouble you to visit the Gosho rocks on Watatsumi Island. The Gosho? Gosho rocks. It's very difficult with Japanese pronunciation when you don't know the kanji, to be honest. The Gosho rocks are the 5 nodes of the barrier that separate Sangonomiya and Enkanomiya. They were set up by the founding clergy of the Sangonomiya along with our Omikami. If you want to dispel the barrier and enter Enkanomiya, you will have to break these 5 seals. Sounds dangerous. Compared to some of our other adventures, I wouldn't go so far. Indeed, it would be very risky to break the seals rashly. After all, many years have passed, and no one in our generation knows what dangers lie beneath. Very few reliable records exist to begin with, and most of them are ancient texts lacking in detail. They offer little of value. Perhaps the dragonair of the depths is awaiting below for a chance to strike. Or, who knows, there might be a more dangerous monster than the dragonair that has infiltrated the area, waiting for the moment when the seal is loosened. Or perhaps the ruins of the past have been buried under coral and sponges, never to be found again. Or worse still, maybe there is nothing to be found down there but a hollow cavern and lots of seawater. Whatever the case may be, standing here wildly speculating will not bring us the answer. Excuse me, Miss Tsuyuko, but I just stood. You were the one speculating about how many different variations did you give? Okay. She makes a lot of good points, but let's face it, it will still be us doing the work. Well, Paimon, that's just what we do. Anyway, since Enkanomiya has not been visited for so many years, perhaps some treasures left by the ancestors are still in there. And there you go, Paimon will be happy now. Traveler, Paimon thinks that helping Lakos to solve their problems is cause enough for us to act. You have a way with words, Miss Tsuyuko. You flatter me. So let's get to the point. The Gusho rocks are in 5 locations, namely the eye, fang, fin, tail, and heart. First is the seal known as the eye on the island to the west. Look, it's right over there. Then why don't you just go yourself? What do you mean, The seal has been in place for a long time, and the ritual to break the seal is now unknown to most people. In addition, due to the current situation, it is difficult for the divine priestess to spare time to hold a grand ceremony to break the 5 seals in time. Current situation? I'm ashamed to have to admit all of this, to an outlander, but the only person I can rely on is someone knowledgeable and well informed, like you. How does she know that I am knowledgeable and well informed? Plus, if everything goes wrong, your identity as an outlander will help us too. Yeah, to find a scapegoat? No, nothing like that. I would call this a case where ignorance absolves guilt. Sure. It's not like, doing a crime or something bad in Inazuma has no punishment whatsoever. I mean, just their Archon almost obliterating you. Okay. If the Enkanomiya shrine is used as the base of orientation, the Fang is located in the northwest and the Fin is located in the north. Lastly, there is the tail on the eastern shoal. Near each of the 4 seals is a stone tablet that records ritual-related matters, but they have stood for many an age, and the handwriting is now barely legible. By obtaining the spirit pearl of these 4 seals, you can unlock the 5th seal, the heart. Sounds complicated. It's okay. If you're afraid that you will forget, please look for me at the Enkanomiya shrine. I will go over the steps with you again. Finally, I know it is poor etiquette to simply stop you in your tracks and entrust such an important matter to you on an unofficial basis. Please accept my apologies for this. But in any case, this is a matter of great importance to Watatsumi Island. The Enkanomiya shrine will be very grateful for your aid. She said that I can return to her to ask her questions if I have any, but she's gone. Well, what can you do? Apparently the first one is right over there. And okay. Was it the eye? Yes. Okay, let's do the eye. I have not explored so much of Inazuma. Anyone who likes Inazuma, I'm sorry, this is my least favorite region, to be honest. But I think this quest will be interesting. So let's see how it goes. This must be the eye that Suyuko was talking about, says Paimon. Does she mean this? Read the stone tablet. Where is this stone tablet? Ah, it's here. They say that Omikami's envoy had 3 eyes. One for the soul, one a mirror, and the last, the truth. Interesting. One is the soul, one is a mirror, and the last the truth. From the depths it arose, from the south or the north, and all about the western mount. The 3 eyes shone mercilessly to ward off the dragon's air. Paimon knows all these words, but none of them mean anything when strung together. It doesn't look like there are any clues around here either. So why don't we try using elemental sight? Okay. Okay, that makes things quite easy, I guess. So, mirror truth. Interesting that it's these 3 things. What do I do with this?
2 hours later.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was very strange. Why did... Am I just supposed to attack it for a while? Or does it work with Dendro? That's very weird because Dendro came after Inazuma, right? Okay, I can see the other one and there is another one there. Oh, we've broken one seal. No, Paimon, we've broken two. The other one was right there. Where did these specters come from?
Everyone hold hands!
Were they attracted?
Bow your head.
To power? Okay, we have all the seals removed. Let's see what happens. We found a burrow. Is this the spirit burrow Suyuko talked about? Oh, that's pretty. Okay. We have the first one. We need the second one. I can run to there with Furina, but let's just teleport. Okay, second one, the Fang. What is a bit interesting to me is that there are 5 seals. You know, I'm always interested in things that are in groups of 5 because the amount of different artifacts that we have are 5.
Everyone hold hands!
So, anyway, let's do the second one, and this must be the Fang. Okay, there is a stone tablet right there. It's very beautiful here, by the way. Okay, stone tablet. To provoke battle, to defend and end them quickly, and thus take unto oneself the spoils. 'Tis the way of Watatsumi, marked in tooth and claw. There is barely anything legible here. Paimon guesses we'll need to fight and protect something, so we can get the spirit burrows. Or something. Yeah, there was this, yeah, this one.
I see everything!
Into the shadows.
Oh no, lots of features incoming! Oh, Paimon, what are your greatest features at this point? You should feel actually sorry for them.
Everyone hold hands!
Ready.
I see everything!
Okay. I'm not even fighting with an optimal team, but there we go. There is another spirit pearl. Yep, there is. Okay, 2 down, 3 more to go. So, next one, the fin. So sorry, I forgot to... I was making the screen so bad. I'm so sorry for everyone. But I read all the things that were said by the NPC, so I hope that is fine. This must be King Suyuko's. I couldn't even finish. Okay, this trial looks a bit more interesting than the previous 2. There should be like a stone tablet that explains... Wait, is this the trial? Ah, here it is. Let's see what it says. For the retainers of other lands shall come from abroad. The 2 greet each other like scale and fin, like thigh and bone, ever connected, aiding in our great Omikami's rule. The 2 greet each other? Uh, Maybe this means that we need to pair off those fish statues we saw before as they face the center of those big discs. Ooh, now Paimon's hungry for fish. It's okay, Paimon. You can eat all the fish you want
Shoo.
after we finish with this. Okay, so the fish over there is also. Oh, okay. Ooh, those are actually very pretty. Okay. Pay respect to the statue. Okay. Look, the seal is broken. Let's go eat some fish. Okay, Paimon. Oh, these locations are super pretty. Why am I reading this again? Oh no. Okay, open the shrine. And that's the third. We're getting close. Yep. We are. Okay, where is the fourth one? Tale of Watasumi. Okay. Okay, up until now everything has been quite easy. That shrine maiden, if she's real, now that I think about it, wouldn't have had any trouble doing this on her own.
Brilliant!
Well, maybe aside from the fighting one. But I'm very suspicious that she disappeared immediately after we finished talking. Very, very suspicious of this. This must be the Gosho Rock's tail. Yep, that's the only one left. And there are, of course, Fatui here.
Noted.
Do you think the Fatui got it before me? I doubt it. No, it's still locked, so it must be fine. That's a bit strange. This holy hole contains a divine blessing. Tread lightly and walk slowly, following the lights. Run not, rush never. Make no hue or cry, and approach with piety in one's heart for our great Omikami's grace. So this means we need to take it easy and respectfully. How are we gonna measure our respect though? Okay, so I guess I am not allowed to run. Follow the lights. Okay, I am respectful and I don't rush and I don't run. I don't get it. Follow the light. Am I supposed to do anything with these things?
2 hours later.
Did I? Yes! Looks like we found something. Oh, more Fatui. Okay. I like it when games straight up lie to me. More Fatui?
Everyone hold hands!
Winter shall eventually
They said I
come.
have to be. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Anyway, it is very pretty, but I don't like it when they lie to me straight on. They said I have to be slow and respectful. So much for that. So much for that. Okay. 4 spirit pearl obtained. Let's go find Suyuko. I was walking and walking, expecting to find the answer by just walking in a certain way. No! The game betrayed me. Okay, at least she looks real. Hello, Tsuyuko. Welcome back, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? So about your commission. We got the 4 spirit pearls. Is that so? I knew I could count on you. Thank you very much. Then, we're only one step away from unlocking the final seal of the heart. Sorry, I have to ask you both to come along with me. I hope you don't mind. Since we're already here, a little more snow piggy. Right, traveler? Alright. There is no time to lose. Let's head off. Let's continue. More puzzles I haven't done. Please don't. I know I've been slacking off with Inazuma. This is the region it's just not for me, okay? It is very pretty and I'm sure that many people love it, but it's just not for me. And I started a year and a half ago and there were just so many cool things to do. I saw no reason to, waste my time doing something I didn't enjoy so much. But I think this quest will be kinda nice. We shall see. This is the place. Okay. Take out all the spirit pearls you collected before. It's finally time to use them. Okay. A strange phosphorescent seal upon which the symbol of a fish has been graven. Okay, we have a lot of pearls. Oh, they go straight into the fin, eye, and so on. Oh, that was very cool. Wow, this must be the heart. Yes, our great Omikami once stayed here, but now there is nothing left. Oh. When I try to read it out loud, it's a bit too fast. If I were just reading, in my mind, it would have been completely fine. I think. Oh, more of these. At least these fish statues are so familiar. So you've broken seals like this one before. But it looks more complicated this time. We need all 3 statues. Okay. There's a teapot thing with these kind of fish statues. They're super cute. Not that I spend so much time in my teapot, but one day I will. It would be cool if there were these things as well. Oh, something is coming out! Wait, am I supposed to pay my respects? There we go. I'm not sure, but I think that stops it from rotating. I think when you rotate one, another one rotates as well. I'm not sure. I'm just going as I see. Oh, more of this.
I see everything.
This touch isn't responding. Is something stuck? What? Is it because I paid my respects? Wait, there is one here that I haven't done. Okay, this one can be rotated. This reminds me so much of the how was it called in Harry Potter, where you can see the memories? The word just escaped from my mind right now. Tsuyuko? Miss Tsuyuko seems to be thinking about something, so perhaps this is not the time to disturb her. Excuse me, I did all those things for you. I'm not disturbing you. What is this? Does Tsuyuko recognize it? Key of the Moon-Paved Deep. A strange treasure with an awkward name. True. It is said to have been forged from the blood of Watatsumi Omikami. Today is the day where the next trailer for patch 5.6 came out, and again, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, but there was one place where Paimon says that Nuvilette has been stabbed, and I already saw people talking, oh, if he's stabbed, does he bleed like blood, or is his blood like water? Maybe it is, look at this. So now would you like to talk with me? You didn't want to talk with me before. Miss Tsuyuko? Oh, sorry. I was quite lost in thoughts just then. Thanks to your help, we have the key of the Moon-Paved Deep in hand. The key of the moon-shaped what now? What is that anyway? Just call it the key of the deep. We're not going to insist that Outlanders use the proper names for every last thing. This is something we will need to open the entrance to Enkanomiya. It was forged from the very spilled blood of our Omikami. Or at least that's what the legends say. Oh, curiouser and curiouser. Isn't it mysterious at all? Sorry, it isn't mysterious at all. In fact, it's just the opposite. Well, now we just need to report to the Divine Priestess, await her approval, and then wait for the spirit vein flow to be correct. And then we can head down to Enkanomiya. Wait, then what did we do all this for? Well, it's not as if you gained nothing during this journey, right? I mean, you've secured the lasting friendship of the Sankanomiya Shrine. Watatsumi Island will welcome you back anytime. Thanks. How about something a bit more concrete than that? The records do say that the spirit burrows will answer the summons of someone pure, and that the key will only come together for one whose heart is as clear as the waters themselves. I don't generally believe what those texts say, but I do believe that you can turn Watatsumi Island's situation around. Well then, when the time comes to go down to Enkanomiya... Okay, I don't want to be so rude. You draw another fortune slip? No, I don't want to be so rude. We'll meet again then, huh? Well then, see you. Okay. Paimon wonders how her preparations are going. Let's go see her at the Sankanomiya Shrine. So, that was an interesting quest. Oh, it's so pretty. I haven't been here for a very long time. When was the last time? Ah, yes, I remember. The last time I was here was actually for that event with the concert. It was not a bad event. I enjoyed it. Although, not one of my favorites, to be honest. But it was okay. Okay, Hey, Tsuyuko? Hello there, traveler. Hey there, Tsuyuko. How have your preparations for getting that Koro Thingamajig on? Ah, alas, our work has been troubled thus far. You know, Tsuyuko, you can make as sad a face as you want, but you're not convincing anyone if you keep glancing at us meaningfully like that. Aha, I see. So you too have realized the severity of our situation. In that case, I shall hide it no longer. You weren't hiding anything in the first place. We did obtain the key of the moon-paved deep, yes, and Enkanomiya is slowly awakening. However, we're quite short on manpower. As such, our investigations are proceeding at a slow pace. These are uniquely trying circumstances after all. We do not yet know if relations with Narukami Island will indeed warm. Oh, at this point in time they've become warmish, I guess. You know I'm only one pair of hands, right? Paimon is going to be a bit sad about this. Oh, she didn't say anything. Ah, but that is a different matter. Know that according to tradition, a hero is vital to the process of obtaining the coral. Okay? We must set up a base and assist the hero in retracing retracing the paths of our ancestors before finally facing the trial. In this manner, we shall build a steady road to victory. Oh, that was your plan anyway, and you can't carry it out because you lack the people. That is absolutely correct. Not to mention how we have seen neither hide nor hair of our most vital character, this hero. But wait, I think I see it now. Our hero has... Yes, our hero has a head of blonde hair. Oh, that is so contrived. It sounds super troublesome. Paimon doesn't think making this trip is a great idea. But exploration usually leads to the discovery of rare treasure. Wait a minute. I did not find even one single treasure while I was doing this quest. She's a liar. Paimon will not be happy. I mean, such things would usually be given over to the Sangonomiya clan, of course. But if you were to find something, why, I suppose we could simply close one eye in this case. You know, I think we and Madame Kokomi get along pretty well and all. Our hero, our gallant warrior, our paragon, our savior. Does this mean that you agree then? Oh, wow. Well, how could we leave Sangonomiya in such a time of crisis, right? Wonderful. It certainly seems that the methods recommended by Madame Kokomi are quite persuasive indeed. So she was behind all of this. She even anticipated that you would indeed return to look for me. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, nothing, nothing. In that case, please come with me. I would like to show you something. Let us meet up at the altar below the area ahead of us. If you can't see it. If we can't see it, then just look to the southeast and squint. The still waters flow is apparently the quest. Okay, so she's real. I was a bit skeptical about her being real in the beginning because she disappeared so suddenly. But I guess she's a real person at the very least. Oh, but she is such a flatterer. Okay, okay. Either way, we want to do the quest, so it doesn't really matter so much about her methods of persuasion. We call this a key sigil. It was once heraldry used throughout the Enkanomiya. It only resurfaces when the road is about to be open. This is said to be a second set of keys that are sent to the people of Watatsumi Island when Enkanomiya awakens, and our records show that there are a total of 5 types of key sigils. At the moment, we have found 3 of the 5 on Watatsumi Island. We can then operate them in this manner to return them to their proper places and release the seal. Okay, at least they have done something this time. At the moment, we have found 3 of the 5 on Watatsumi Island. Wait, what? We can then operate them in this manner to return them to their proper places and release the seal. We remove the 3 we found from their keyholes and place them in other locations throughout Watatsumi Island. This way, the barrier can be restored. The purpose behind doing that, of course, was to prevent children, Fatui spies, Narukami Islanders, or Outlanders from sneaking inside. You don't know I'm an Outlander as well, right? Uh, you're not in that Outlanders category, don't worry. Okay. We are presently unable to establish contact with the Adventurers Guild, so no adventurers are allowed down there either. Did you ever let them go down there anyway? There are such historical records. We were looking for a win-win arrangement, you understand. It is always good to have people whose strong suit is exploration around, yourself included. Aha, so this means that no one's stolen a march on us this time, right? Whoa, Paimon manners. Well, how should I put this? I doubt that our temporary barrier restoration was completely foolproof. Some time did pass between our investigating the key sigils locations and removing them from the keyholes, so some rats may have scurried in during the interim. We're short on manpower after all. In short, if you encounter any Fatui, treasure hoarders, Kairagi, or any of their ilk, feel free to teach them a lesson. Wait a minute, if they got down there so easily, what was the point of us getting the moon-caked whatever again? Enkanomiya will only awaken if we retrieve the key of the moon-bathed deep. Similarly, only that key can activate the trial system within. And if there are any who did not enter Enkanomiya to perform the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri, well, there might be some other twisted, winding way to get in. Who knows? Either way, please retrieve the other key sigils on the island with all haste. The key sigils have been placed at the fin and heart of Watatsumi. As for their 2 altars, they can be found at the line that connects either shrine and Sankanomiya Shrine, which intersects with the second mountain wall that surrounds the moon-bathed deep. Well then, I'll wait for news from you at the usual place. Okay, so Tsuyuko is so untrustworthy. Oh, the treasures are for you. Yeah, there were only a few rats that scurried there. Fatui, treasure hoarders, Kairagi, others. What do you mean this is below? Okay, let's do the other one first. Okay, someone came here before me. Or rather, those were probably here.
I see
Since who
everything.
knows when. Okay. A sigil passed down through Watatsumi Island and Enkanomiya. It conceals some secret. Okay, we got the first one. Where is this other one?
May I present?
Below. Last time. How am I supposed to enter?
2 hours later.
Ah, it's here. Okay, after so much thinking and searching and not understanding, and of course the Futui are here. Okay.
Hey!
Inside
Presents.
winter shall eventually come.
Okay, second sigil. This ancient altar is overgrown with moss. It seems to have been a long time since it was tended by anyone. Okay. I was just about to say, isn't it supposed to be okay? Okay, well, that leaves just one place. By the way, I am super excited about the next update, 5.6. I can't wait. Why do you think I'm playing this quest? I just need to do something while waiting, or there's just so many things. They're going to talk about more things with the Futui and with the Woken Moon event on their website. They put so much things that are going to happen in Mondstadt and in Fontaine. Those two and Sumera are my absolute favorite regions. I can't wait. I'm super excited. So, yeah. That should be all of them. Let's head back and look for Tsuko. Now is the time to release the seal. Here, take the key of the moon-bathed deep you retrieved before. Say that again. Key of the moon-bathed deep. Say that again 3 times fast. Paimon is teasing her. Key of the moon-bathed deep. Key of the moon-bathed deep. Key of the doom-bathed deep. Meep. Okay, it's a bit of a tongue twister. See, Paimon told you that it was a weird name. You should consider changing it. Even if we do change its name today, it will only be important again a few centuries down the line. Just bear with it for now. Either way, I'm going to begin the ritual now. Okay, that was kinda cool. Unfortunately, we do not have any details as to the nature of Enkanomiya's trial, so you will have to rely on yourself there. If we must blame anything, we should blame stupid traditions that are supposed to preserve mysteries. I wish you good luck. Also, please do not push yourself too hard. Your safety is of utmost importance. Okay, so what was I saying? Yes, I'm very excited for 5.6 update, for the 5.6 update, and I don't know what I'm most excited about. Am I waiting for everything they're going to unveil again with the web event? For the Fontaine things? For the Mondstadt things? Venti? I want to know more about Venti. I want to know more about Albedo. By the way, I have also missed so many things from the beginning of the game, and I haven't really gone around to read or watch about it yet, but I guess I will soon have to do that as well. I mean, I know quite a lot. I know that Albedo is like an artificial human. I know the Trine Dodger is the one who created him. It's not like I know absolutely nothing about anything. But there's definitely a lot that I missed.
Strike a pose!
Because I started so much later after after Genshin release, and yeah, there is a lot of catching up to do. But so this is Enkanomiya. It just seems no trace of civilization. So how can that be? Let's keep moving forward and keep our eyes peeled, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Bishops! I didn't know that these things appear first in... Okay, this actually blew my mind. I always thought that these things appear first in Fontaine. Okay. Okay, this will be very interesting to do, but I think I will stop and have this as part 1 and then continue with another video next time with Enkanomiya. Okay, the quests here were... they were okay. I think I've gone through much more interesting world quests. I mean, this is only the beginning, of course. We literally just entered Enkanomiya, so I don't know what I was expecting to blow my mind, but it was interesting enough. I am really surprised to see bishops here. I mean, I never expected this. Okay. As for the 5.6 update, I really don't know what to be most excited about. The event in Fontaine seems to be super fun, with Aoife and Kinich going both to Fontaine. That phrase that Neuvillette got stabbed, absolutely amazing to think about what has happened. But to be honest, I kind of think it will be something like Yoimiya, when Yoimiya was supposedly attacked, but she was fine in the end, and it was all a pretend story, so who knows what Neuvillette is playing at. What else? The trial in Mondstadt. I'm very excited about Dahlia, not only for lore reasons, but also as I'm not sure, is he going to be a 4-star? I mean, he's not coming as a character, playable character next patch, but anyway, I do think we need more Hydro characters, especially 4-stars. I love Imaginarium Theater, but especially the next one, I won't even be able to play the hard mode that I have been able to play for quite a while now. But just the combination of Geo and Cryo is so tough for me. But anyway, not this. I was talking about the next patch. Albedo, I want to know more about him. I think I may have to watch some replays of the events in which he was introduced, because I've never seen any of them before. And yeah, it sounds like an awesome, awesome patch that is coming on. So let's leave it here for now, and we'll see when I will record the next part of Enkanomiya. No, don't attack me.